And they happen to go to the right, and they get. But this is, you can replicate this over and over and over again. It's not so dangerous, like it's not so risky. But like anything, you know, you learn something. Like, let's just say this is superior, because for me it is. But it's new. It's like this. When I was a little kid, I was writing my name. I'm like first grade, whatever you start writing. Okay, it's a little kid writing. You get your mom, she puts it in the fridge. It's a little kid writing. It's not that impressive. I mean, it's good for a little kid. But it's a little kid writing, okay? Then eventually, I heard now they don't teach cursive. I heard that. But when I was young, they teach cursive. Like, what the hell is this? Man, my cursive is way worse than that. So after a few years, I'm printing, I'm writing it. I can write a letter now. I was in third grade or whatever. Cursive, it's worse. It's a more advanced form of writing. So now my writing is worse now. It's more advanced form of writing. Then, actually, it was junior high at the top, typing. Now probably kids know typing, they're like 6 now. But I'm saying, 7th grade, they were like typing. You learn typing. Dude, my typing was slower than me writing with a pen. But after a month, you know, write 60 words a minute. With my big fingers, 60 words a minute. Can't do that with a pen. Right? So you see, sometimes you're gonna learn this, you're like, oh, I'm getting worse. I understand. Completely. It's doing opposite things, you're doing things way different. It's normal. Okay? He's normal, as Soul would say. Okay? He's normal. It's absolutely completely normal to learn something new. Let's say it's different, at least it's different, maybe it's better. But you're worse now, because you haven't got that thing down there. And because a lot of you won't want to have your foot in the same place without door stopper, it'll be hard to unlearn that habit, or learn when you need to use this. But when you do, you'll see it's a huge difference in your game. And, like I said earlier, this is the missing link of the leg lock game. For those who are leg lock specialists, so-called, a lot of guys who are leg lock specialists, they're not as, I don't want to say this the wrong way, they're not as good as they think they're, really. Like, I'm sure that, you know, they're good, you know. Like I never lost in competitions with leg lock, by leg lock yet, you know. I've leg locked so many leg lock specialists, you know. Because I guess I'm high level leg locks, but also pass your guard, get you back to choke you, triangle choke arm, I'll do a lot of stuff. So average leg lock specialist, you hide your feet from them, they can't pass your guard that way. You know, they'll overreach and they'll catch them with some mistake because they don't have other options. People who can't foot lock though too, you can have your feet everywhere, they won't grab your feet. Especially me, they won't grab my feet. Especially after I beat a couple world champions with that, no one will grab my feet. Maybe now if I came back to competition, it would be different because you got guys I compete against, I could be their father, like I'm that old. You know when I faced with Olafia, by the way, I speak with all due respect with my opponents. With Olafia, no one's ever submitted him before. And he was 20 years old, I was 35. So technically, I could have a kid that, you know, that age, you know? So that's kind of trippy. And I got him in a submission because I had used the 411. That's one of my moves I saved. 50-50 and 411 are the same, but they're opposite. You see what I'm saying? I was doing both at the same time. But I was like 411, that's one of my secrets. I'm not going to show anyone. I'm going to say it, and it works. Somehow no one, it didn't break out for 8 years, and then I used it in 2011, and I was right. Then like 6 months later, everyone's doing this move, 411, or it's called different things. A couple of words for it, I don't like it sounds for families, let's say neutral environments, or it's called the saddle. I don't like how that sounds to do with the dude in training. Saddle. We're not. It's called 411. Whatever the case is, it's closed circuit situation, you can't turn. Okay, so now these things, you can't jump to the same as you can with this. Here you can jump and jump out, it's not that risky. You can't be counter full lock the same. You could reset yourself, you can combine with the guard passing. This works in a fight, this works with D, this works without D, right? That's why we're doing this. It's the missing link. If we were doing kicking and elbows, it'd be good to have a punch in the middle, right? Punches by themselves, and all kinds of fighting. But you got kicking and elbows, those are great things to have. If you don't have the punches in the middle, they don't set up that well. Okay? The punches in the middle. So this open circuit attack is what will help a lot of people. In Portuguese, they would call it pasador, or amarrador, smasher or passer. It's the slang for somebody who just passes. Guardeiro is someone who uses guard. Sapatero is a foot lock person. It means a cobbler, a shoe, not a shoe salesman, someone who works on shoes. It's a slang. So the thing is, the average person who's a pasador, right? They won't go for leg locks and they'll make certain mistakes, right? Certain things you can count on and capitalize. What we're doing today, you could jump in, jump out, restart, reset, pass, all this stuff. How about questions right now? Questions? I'm trying to think if we have time. Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, why not? We can do that. We'll do the outside, then I'll show how to get here, and that'll be good for today. It's a lot of stuff. You see how today it's a lot of small details? Like, geez, man. So before I show the outside, imagine this. Okay, so we're not scooting in, we're not falling over, we're sitting next to each other. Okay, why not scoot in? Kind of weird, what's scoot in? Okay, wait. We're grabbing deep with this, we're grabbing like that, okay? Okay, we seesaw motion. Okay, snap and a punch. Okay, we got that option. That's already a lot of stuff. And now, my feet are not on the same side, opposite side, my knees are still together. And now I'm reaping, I'm not falling the open side. And also how to get it from the guard. That's already like way different than anyone else is doing already, okay? This, like I was saying, I've seen this already taught on YouTube. I'm like, I'm not mad. Flattery is a sincere form of, I mean, like, when someone copies, I'm not. But it's like people are just already showing stuff. So it's like, this is the cutting edge thing. It's really working already. And it shows to white belt. White belts should learn, in my opinion, not the first day. They should learn leg locks. You know, not like 3 or 4 years on there, but they should learn within 3 months leg locks, in my opinion. Now let's start with the destination, outside foot lock. Outside, I'm outside the guard now, you see? Outside. Now, I'm here. Watch this. Look, same. If I was here, not here, right? It just changes. But now, I am falling to the open side. Remember here, I said don't do that? I'll tell you what. If I fall here, step over, he jumps over, it's very easy. Just rock over. Just take your left hand, push up with your arm. And just, yeah, that's the standard way. People, all kinds of, what he did is also applicable. But watch this. Do it one time, put your foot on. You see, I can't put my foot back there. I cannot. It's too low. But here, though, and you just put your foot. Good. Just chase the waterfalls. Like, see, so that's also like, what? Yeah, that's right. Like, I don't have, now I can fall inside. So some of you are like, I like to fall that way. Go outside then. Okay, now watch this too. You can do this as well. If you go low, turn your jump. If that happens, we can stay here and still finish something, but see, it doesn't work as well. Okay? So I'm telling you, a lot of you are going to have more success go right in the calf. It's harsh. This one's harsh, actually. Okay? It actually hurts like really bad. Oh, like, why do you hit me? Like, dude, we already. You keep like smacking me. I'm super sorry. This one really hurts. Okay? Now, why is this? Look up. Portuguese we call it grosura. Grosero, Spanish, grosura. Crude. Like, not technical. It is technical. Put your feet like this. Okay. Right in the middle. Just so happens to be, like God's design. The gas and the so where they connect, there's a nerve right there. There's a nerve right there. Hurts. It's a nerve right there. You can find it on your own, right in the middle. Put your thumb in, like, hurts. You go high, it's like not a big deal. You go low, it's gritty. Right in the middle, it's like, ah. So soleus and gas and where they connect, it's sensitive. This bite, it hurts. There's people that will not talk to a foot lock, but they'll scream on this one. And you know what's weird? I had one female student, Andrea, she was from Peru. Little soccer, like young, 18, like 18. Cute little 18-year-old girl, like, you know, buck 05. Plays soccer. She wouldn't tap any of these things. Heel, you know, Kimura. Kimura, she can scratch her head from behind her back, like that. So I get a Kimura, she's like, you can't, and I tickle her, because, you know, she's talking shit to coach, you know, it's like that. And then, you know, and then she tapped, and she couldn't escape the Kimura, she couldn't escape, but you couldn't make this girl tap with a Kimura, and you can make it tap with shit too well. So people are built different ways, right? Talking, guy my size would tap right away, okay? Saying, this one right here, on the foot, here, feel it's working on here. Some people, the shin works better. The calf of the shin lock works more than a foot lock, okay? You'd be surprised. Try this one out. Right middle. And elbow on the mat. There you go. It's very powerful. Now let's say it was a match where he's not happy with this. Then I would go 4-11 to heel it. You see how this, I go a little close circuit from here. Yeah, but I said that's not the only thing. Oh, only close circuit. The missing link is this open circuit idea. From here, I can release and pass. I can stand up, I can go to close circuit. I can go to 50-50 4-11, okay? That's the missing link, okay? Is this, well, now we're doing open circuit outside the guard, okay? Go on the shin, try it out. If you go low, it's fine, it's just that people slip out of that. You go here, and they turn left. Now, I can actually go over with that, that's true, but let's make it. So that's why, outside the guard, we're not going to be too low. We're going to right, not turn, it won't turn how it is. That's why. All the same details. Right? Powerful. Okay? And then from here, tomorrow, we'll look at this. And transition. Okay? We'll do one more thing in 5 minutes, how to get here. And that's out, Sunny, ready?